Welcome back. To Me Percy Podcast. It's your host, Immanuel K. C Alpha. I'm here with
your boy, Jack. Johnny, yes sir. We in here.
Jack.
I'm back at it.
Johnny. Yes.
Jack
with the
Rabbit.
With the girls. I just realized that.
Jack Rabbit. Jack Frost. Mm-hmm. It's another Jack. Jack and Jill.
Jack and Jill. There's only Immanuel K. C Alpha. And also Emmanuel Quickly. Emmanuel Moutier. But not spelled the same way. Emmanuel Sanders. Shout out Emmanuel Sanders.
Emmanuel Sanders might be the best Emmanuel.
You're just gonna disrespect me like that.
I mean, besides you, like I'm saying, besides you, besides you.
But
yeah, it's not too many Emmanuels.
Because it's only a name that is only chosen. Like the parents don't choose the name for you. The name has to choose you. That's the type of name Emmanuel is.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Because Isaiah 7:14. You know what Emmanuel means? God with us.
The name gotta choose you.
Mm-hmm. Anybody can have. No offense, Jonathan, Johnny.
But not anybody can have my middle name, so that's all that matters.
Hey, same thing for my name. That my alter ego is my middle name.
Hey, my first name is gonna give me a job one day.
Jonathan?
Yeah. It's not like.
I'm
not about to say that actually. Never mind.
Your name's not too urban.
Yeah, it's not like
Tyrone.
Yeah. It ain't like Deshaun or
DeQuavion.
No offense to anybody that's named like Deshaun or.
Yeah, no offense, but they was like, oh, Jonathan Jackson. That
like
sounds
parents
like
be trying to be like so unique with their names, and it'd be like.
Yeah, like what kind of parents would name their black kid Samuel?
Bro, why? Now you gotta go call him and apologize.
No, I could say a lot worse right now, but I'm not even gonna go to his middle name. But
that's crazy.
Hey, but I love him. Sorry, Sam. but welcome back to Me Percy Podcast, episode number 70. Before we go into the podcast, I'm gonna say Happy Women's History Month. Mm-hmm. Shout out to my mom; she made history.
All of our moms made history.
Yeah. But my mom made history.
That's why we wearing. This is not why we wearing it, but I mean, it just goes good with the vibe. Mm-hmm. I think it was just the vibes today. This was not planned at all.
Yeah.
I just felt like getting trimmed today.
Yeah. I didn't have class today, so I was feeling good. Slept in.
Yeah, the weather's nice.
Mm-hmm. Didn't you say it was going to be snowing?
It's supposed to snow, if not this weekend, it's supposed to snow like next weekend.
Why? It was just in the 80s, like early this week.
I mean, it's in the 70s right now.
I don't think it's going to snow. It says it's just going to rain tomorrow.
I heard it's supposed to, it might change to sleet though, or, this is what I heard. Maybe, the people at the weather station be lying.
Oklahoma weather is just like the weirdest weather ever, bro. Just be like Pennsylvania, be either cold or be either hot.
There's no like Oklahoma is just like random. Like it's literally like whatever, like however you feel when you wake up, that's what the weather is gonna be like. Like you don't predict that, but the weather just like
the weather chooses you. You don't choose.
Yeah,
the weather.
You don't choose the weather. The weather chooses you. It's like you don't have a choice or a say. It's just random.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Gotta be different. Someone always has to be different. All right, but let's get right into the podcast with all the NFL offseason because we're in March. The best month of the year is March. No question asked, Shout out March 19th. But March Madness and also the NFL offseason is going on right now, which I just want to talk about right now because we saw a lot of cuts, a lot of trades, a lot of move pieces before even the NFL draft, and I don't think the free agency doesn't start around like March 19th, March 20th type vibe. So What are you seeing from the 49ers? It seems like the 49ers are just blowing up the team.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
over with. It's over with. I mean, their chance to run it back in the NFC, to go back to the Super Bowl in the NFC was last year. They couldn't make that happen. So, yeah, it was just time for everybody, for Debo, for Bosa, I think it's just, I don't know. It's done, bro.
Yeah. Speaking about Bosa, you talked about his younger brother. You talked about one of the Bosas, but Joey Bosa got cut from the Chargers.
Chargers, yeah. Yeah.
Which I thought that was surprising. But let's be honest, for the past couple seasons, I haven't really heard too much from Joey Bosa in the first place.
Yeah. Yeah. People saying he's washed. I wouldn't say washed, bro. I don't feel like he's washed. I mean, it's just like he's a Charger. Like, how much really can you do with the Chargers? I mean, like, it's just like a losing franchise. Like, losers.
Chargers are just losers.
Like, yeah, they just lose, bro.
The Clippers, bro.
Yeah, facts. Like, no offense, but same with well, I can't really say that because Myles Garrett broke history He made history last season. So,
but
you see, like, now he's out of there. Like, he
wants to leave.
He want to leave.
He wants to be a Bronco.
Once you're on a losing team, bro, and you wasted so many years there, and you put your all in just for you to not make it anywhere, not even to make it to the playoffs, like
imagine going into work every single day, giving your best, but then people's like, oh yeah,
and then you end up last in your division. Which, granted, it is a tough division to play in for the Browns, because obviously
but like
the North is
and
hard.
Then you see them make dumb decision after dumb decisions, like getting rid of Baker Mayfield for Deshaun Watson, and then Deshaun Watson not playing for all the years that he been there, be either hurt or been playing out sucking, pause, but suck, but
crazy pause.
But with the Browns, bro, I just feel like with the Browns, like, he has to leave. Like, I feel like the Browns might be the worst situation in the league since they trade all those first-round picks, all that money for Deshaun Watson, fully guaranteed contract. Deshaun Watson would be like the only quarterback with a fully guaranteed contract.
Yeah.
He ruined that for himself, too. And we don't even want to talk about the allegations that he's had, because that would even that make it a lot worse for the Browns.
Yeah.
And then now you see Baker Mayfield with the Buccaneers. Like, what? Last year they had a great year, and then this past season they had just a good year too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we also saw that Devontae Adams also got released from the Jets, and the Jets wants to get rid of Aaron Rodgers too, which we did talk about in the previous podcast. What do you see what the Jets are going? Because this is another year for the Jets where, for the past, I feel like the past 4 or 5 years, they thought, okay, they're going to make the playoffs. They had Zach Wilson. They had all those players. They're like, okay, maybe Zach Wilson's not a guy.
We need to find a clip. We need to find a clip, but I definitely said that the Jets weren't going to make any noise, bro. Like,
I feel like it's kind of...
Because the Jets is, like, it's a losing team. Like, there's no way you can switch. You could put Tom Brady on that team.
They're the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, I don't think even Tom Brady could do anything
not,
like that.
Not even Tom Brady can fix the team. It's crazy, but it's true. It's true.
Like, it's cooked, bro. Like, it's Kentucky Fried. Devontae Adams getting released, I'm really not surprised about that. He probably was ready to get up out of there too. I mean,
he's probably
he already knew Aaron Rodgers wasn't coming back, so
yeah,
he probably want to go somewhere where he could actually have a good chance of winning. I don't know where that would be.
Like the Denver Broncos. Good choice. Good chance of winning. Oh wait, actually, probably the Ravens, because since the Ravens like getting old wide receivers past their prime.
Honestly, I wouldn't put it past the Ravens to try to go shop him, but
Odell Beckham Jr., Deshaun Jackson, Dez Bryant.
Just the names.
I remember. I was watching an old clip of the podcast saying he's like, "Oh yeah, we just got Deshaun Jackson. We're gonna be good. That's a good wideout for us." I'm like, "Yeah, that'd be great." 10 years ago.
But it was like a deep threat guy. Maybe he could still run like the post or the goal route type thing. And then it was like, and then when we got a dude, I was like, oh, there's no way that he's gonna be doing anything. And then he was just like a what do you call that? Like a
veteran mentor.
not even that. He was just hugging people on the sideline when we lost it.
Bro.
When we lost that game against was it Kansas City?
Was he even playing for a team this year?
No, he wasn't. He wasn't playing.
Ah.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah. I don't. We wanted to shop T. Higgins, then he just got franchise tagged.
Yeah, and they're not looking to trade him too.
Yeah, there ain't too many guys that we could really just, pretty much on our radar type thing. It ain't too many of them, for real. But
yeah, but I feel like with the Broncos, I'm sorry.
oh Lord.
But I feel like the Broncos got some moves in the making because I saw rumors that we're trying to get Garrett. Well, I thought we were going to get Debo for a little bit, but then Debo got traded to the Commanders, which we would talk about later. But I also saw that we were trying to get T. Higgins too, but T. Higgins got franchise tag. Like, we're in the same position as the Ravens right now, trying to look for another wide receiver because Cortland Sutton can't do everything for us. And we saw some flashes from, why am I named? His name's blanking. Marvin Mims. Yeah, and I already knew Marvin Mims was going to be good because, my theory is if they play against Oklahoma State and they play good, they're going to be good.
Yeah, Marvin Mims is nice. I will say that. I don't know. I'm just tired of the Ravens drafting. I mean, granted, we do draft good defensive players, but, we need some offensive weapons too, bro. Just somebody on the outside, I guess.
The Ravens never drafted an all-pro wide receiver.
Yeah, I mean...
Not Pro Bowl, all-pro. Has to be all-pro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but... Also, we saw that the Jaguars released Evan Ingram, too, which he had pretty solid year, too, but it seemed like they're trying... I feel like the Jaguars are in that place, they don't know where they're at right now with them, a couple years ago they were they upset the Chargers, came back down 20-0, something like that. But now they were supposed to have Trevor Lawrence was supposed to be the next Peyton Manning, but it seemed like how long is this going to take for him to actually get it full away like Peyton Manning did? Because of course Peyton Manning wasn't Peyton Manning first season. Remember, he still has the record for most interceptions as a rookie. But then when Trevor Lawrence is going to actually grow as a quarterback, because he was supposed to be Peyton Manning, but he can run a little bit. That was all the comparison coming out of Clemson. But I just feel like they're in a weird place. And then with the Jaguars also trading away Christian Kirk, they were going to release him too. They were going to release him, but they traded him away. So,
they already traded him? I just got the report that he got released. They traded him?
Yeah, they traded him to the to the Texans.
Oh. Dang. I mean, he's back in Texas. I remember Christian Kirk played at A&M. He was pretty nice. I had high hopes for him, but
he's been solid for the Jags. What team did he play for before the Jaguars? Christian Kirk. Was it no, it wasn't the Raiders.
Was it Carolina?
Was it the Giants?
No, I know it wasn't the Giants. Christian Kirk. Draft.
Cardinals.
Yeah, Arizona.
He played for the Cardinals for a little bit. Yeah, but seeing them, which they have Brian Thomas now. I feel like they're going to draft another wide receiver in this upcoming draft. And now, since I got to change my mock drafts, and I'm going to show you my mock draft later, but I didn't have them taking a tight end. But now I just saw that I didn't know they released Evan Ingram. Now I'm seeing this now. They released Evan Ingram. I'm like, oh, he might have to take a tight end.
They released him?
Yes.
Oh my! They're trying to just get rid of everyone. Huh?
And then also, I gotta say, I'm sorry, Sam. I gotta talk about this. But the Seattle Seahawks releasing his favorite player too, because first
a lot of people's favorite player, especially if you're from Oklahoma.
Tyler Lockett.
Especially
he was born nearby Tulsa.
Yeah.
Sam was born nearby Tulsa, so of course that was his favorite player. So Tyler Lockett, he has the guy's jersey too.
Yeah.
And then now seeing DK Metcalf requesting a trade, which he said to me that he felt we should trade DK because if we're rebuilding, it doesn't fit the timeline anymore.
Yeah.
He's kind of unk now, some would say.
I wouldn't call him unk just yet. Like, he ain't Devontae Adams unk.
Yeah, but same. He got drafted the same time as Debo and uh, bro, uh, Terry McLaurin and Marquise Brown, all those guys
Yeah.
back in the 2019 draft class.
Yeah.
We're talking about a draft class before 2020.
Yeah.
That's kind of getting on the older side.
That's
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 seven.
unk status.
That's 7 or 6 years in the league right there.
That's unk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
hmm So, but
Dang, it's already been that fast.
so the Seahawks are trying to look to trade away DK Metcalf, which this is coming from my brother. He said he wants them to draft Emeka Ibuku, which I can see happening since they already have Jackson Smith and the Jigba on their team.
Somebody else from Ohio State.
Might as well just draft Ohio State wide receivers.
Yeah. Hey.
Either LSU or Ohio State, you always know they're gonna be good. You
Yeah.
know, Alabama sometimes be good, but sometimes you get a Jerry Jeudy on your team.
It's up in the air. Yeah. A jag.
Yeah, a jag, literally. Besides when he wants to play against the Broncos and
Yeah.
go for 200 receiving yards.
Yeah, he went crazy that game.
But they put the wrong. They didn't have PS2 on him the whole entire game. I'm like, okay, why won't we have PS2 on him? It was just the same guy he was cooking.
Yeah.
Which that's why the Broncos need to draft a corner in this upcoming draft too. But then we also have the Commanders franchise tagging T. Higgins, but also looking to trade away Trey Hendrickson too.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of things going on. But
I will say that the Ravens pass rush needs to be, improved a little bit, especially since we had one player go into retirement, I believe. I would say Trey Hendrickson would not be a bad fit. Honestly, neither would Joey Bosa. I know it's dang near impossible to get Myles Garrett, so I ain't even gonna say that. Especially him coming to the same division, coming from the same division. I know that's almost not likely or not possible. Only people to do that would be like Patrick Queen, going to the Steelers, and Deshaun Elliott going to the Steelers. But I don't know. I just don't see. It's hard. It would be hard to get Myles Garrett or Hendrickson in that free agency, just from like the division rivalry thing. I don't know if they would be down for that.
yeah, they're not. I feel like if you're a team trying to get rid of one of your star players, you don't trade him in the division, and also don't trade him in the conference too.
Yeah.
Make sure. Oh, I don't have to see this guy maybe once in 4 years, so I'm gonna trade him to the other conference, and like
Patrick Queen definitely that first game I want to say this season that we played the Steelers, he had a good game.
Mm-hmm.
He forced a fumble. Mm-hmm. He had a good game. But we got the best of him that second and third game though.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you just don't want to let go of a player in your division, especially if you're gonna see him 2 to 3 times a season,
and especially in the conference when you have to see them in the playoffs too.
Yeah. Like we had to see them 2 times this season, and then the first round in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. But
You just don't want to do that.
But this is my question. Since remember last year we was talking about how running backs are dead and the running back position is dead, but we saw Saquon Barkley break records this year, literally carry the Eagles all the way to the Super Bowl this year. Derrick Henry made Lamar Jackson look even better than Lamar Jackson looked before, even though he should have won MVP. And then Aaron Jones having a great year for the Packers. So what do you think this free agency market is going to look like? That's the Aaron Jones. I meant Josh Jacobs for the Packers. Josh Jacobs had a great year for the Packers. So what do you think this free agency is going to look for running backs like Aaron Jones, Najee Harris, and J.K. Dobbins going to free agency?
Well, I think Najee's going to stay in Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
Just simply off the fact that I don't think anybody wants him, no offense. But I think he's going to stay in Pittsburgh. Aaron Jones, where's he at right now?
He was on the Vikings.
Vikings, yeah. I think he'll stay. He's just going to be with Dalvin Cook.
Mm-hmm. Dalvin Cook?
I mean,
Dalvin Cook has not played in a while.
not Dalvin Cook. Who is their The
I'm pretty
starter
sure it was
running
Aaron Jones was the
He was a
starter.
starter the whole time.
Yes.
Wow.
Hmm.
So why wouldn't he stay? I mean, if he was getting, I thought it was a different running back starting in Minnesota.
I don't know. I feel like if those are the top three running backs in this running back class, like Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley, and Josh Jacobs, they were already a top five in their top fives for running backs. So like, I feel like they were gonna have a good year regardless. But they had like a crazy good year than they had before. Besides Derrick Henry, that was just a normal year for the King right there. But Aaron Jones, Najee Harris, and J.K. Dobbins. I just feel like those are like this is the middle of the pack running backs. Like I can see
J.K. Dobbins is in L.A., right?
he was on Chargers.
And he was getting most of the touches there.
Him and Gus was
Gus Edwards.
yeah. Which I feel like he's gonna go back to the Chargers.
How did the Ravens let go of Gus Edwards and J.K. Dobbins to the same team?
Because in the end they got Derrick Henry, and also they had former Oklahoma. They still have Oklahoma State running back Justice Hill too. With Justice Hill got a contract extension.
No offense, but I'm keeping Gus Edwards over Justice Hill, and I love Justice Hill, bro. But like I would let go of J.K. personally.
Because he kept on getting hurt.
Yeah, he kept on getting hurt. He couldn't stay healthy.
Like torn ACLs, it was torn ACLs. So.
Yeah, the same one, bro. Yeah. But me personally, I'm keeping Gus Edwards over Justice Hill. Simply off the fact that Justice Hill, we use Justice Hill as like a third down conversion guy, like swing pass.
Mm-hmm.
We don't really hand him the ball like that.
Mm-hmm. He's more.
While when we handed Gus Edwards the ball, he's a pretty big running back.
And he doesn't stop.
And he doesn't stop. Like he could get you yards.
He's one of those running backs that runs angry.
Yeah.
But we talked about the Seahawks, DK Metcalf, but we didn't talk about someone else who's in that same draft class. Debo Samuel's getting traded to the Commanders, which I talked to some 49ers fans I know. They're like, oh, good riddance. We don't want him on our team anymore. But what do you think about the 49ers trading away Debo Samuel? You think that was sparked the 49ers trying to rebuild or blow up the team? 'Cause I don't really say they can blow up the team quite yet because, they still haven't paid their quarterback yet, and they still got a pretty good wide receiver. Man, why is his name blanking right now?
Who? Black or white?
Black.
Brandon Ayuk?
I was supposed to say Brandon Aubrey or something like that. Brandon Ayuk. Still have Brandon Ayuk. Still got Christian McCaffrey. Still.
Well, I think once that thing went down with Brandon Ayuk, they were trying to shop him.
Mm-hmm.
That's when they were thinking about it, and then just not like trading Debo is pretty much confirmed that they're just moving on. Like they pretty much know that their chance ran out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just the reality of it, bro. It's football. And also, if you're a good GM or a good owner, you don't want, if you know that you're not gonna win, you wanna allow a player to experience a different culture, if that makes sense. You don't want.
Debo Samuel only knows winning.
I mean, he could still go win in Washington. He got a better chance of winning in Washington than they do in San Francisco.
Yeah, I like their quarterback more than the 49ers quarterback, in my opinion.
Yeah, and he got other weapons to take some of the pressure off. Like they still got Terry McLaurin. They have who's their running back? Robinson.
Brandon Ayuk was hurt all last year too, so it was only just Debo out there, and George Kittle's usually hurt every other season. So now he gets to play in the system where everybody's actually healthy.
Yeah,
and he's not getting he's not getting every single touch in the world.
Yeah, the Commanders are solid, bro. Mm-hmm. I mean,
I don't really see this I can see this
he's going to a tougher conference for sure.
I was telling this to my respectfully, I don't see no team out of the NFC West being contenders, Super Bowl contenders. No team from that. I feel like in every division you can see one team being contender besides the AFC South. I feel like the NFC West is. I don't see no contenders coming out of there.
None.
Because you got Seahawks, nope. Cardinals, nope. Rams, nope. 49ers, nope.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
Maybe that's my hot take for the day. You guys, comment, tweet, text, Twitter, type.
We gotta post a Twitter thread of like
The worst takes of me personally podcast.
A crazy take. I don't think it's a crazy take though. Personally, I mean,
Yeah, bro,
NFC in general is weak. NFC is equivalent to the Eastern Conference in basketball.
Crazy
but.
take I heard was this is the crazy take I heard this past weekend was I never saw Obama come back down 3-1.
What? That's crazy.
It was like, oh, who's more important, Barack Obama or LeBron James?
Who more important?
Yes.
Speaking like right now.
Yeah.
Right now, it would definitely be Barack.
LeBron.
Nah, it's Barack.
Boo, 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 boo. Yeah, but I guess let me bring up the mock drafts before we close this off because I was planning today to be a short podcast. But where's my mock draft? I think you're gonna like it. Okay, so this is gonna pop on the screen right here. If I actually feel like it,
If you actually feel like it, that's crazy.
But so number one pick, I had the Titans taking Cam Ward with the number one pick. Number 2, Abdul Carr. Number 3, Jackson Dart, because I feel like the Giants would do that. Number 4, Travis Hunter. Number 5, Will Campbell. Number 6, Shedeur Sanders for the Raiders. Number 7, Jets take Armand Menbo. Sorry I pronounced that name, but offensive tackle from Missouri. Panthers take Will Johnson, cornerback from Michigan. The Saints took Shamar Stewart, edge from Texas A&M. The Chicago Bears take Kelvin Banks Jr., the offensive tackle from Texas. Since they got rid of their wide receiver, the 49ers are going to take Terriano McMillan, the wide receiver from Arizona. 12, Cowboys take Ashton Jeanty because they need a running back because they can't have Ezekiel Elliott anymore. Number 13 be Mason Graham, defensive tackle from Michigan. Number 14, Tyler Booker, offensive guard for Alabama for the Colts. Falcons at 15, Mikael Williams. Number 16, Nick Scour, edge from Texas A&M for the Cardinals. Number 17, Derek Hammond for the Bengals, defensive tackle from Oregon. Number 18, Emeka Ibuku, wide receiver for Ohio State for the Seahawks. Number 19 for the Bucks will be James Pierce Jr., edge from Tennessee. Number 20 for the Denver Broncos, the Tyler Warren from tight end from Penn State. Number 21, Jahdae Barron, corner from Texas for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Number 22, Matthew Golden, wide receiver from Texas for the Chargers. Number 23, Jahan Campbell, linebacker for Alabama Packers. Number 24, Malachi Starks, safety from Georgia for the Vikings. Texans will draft Jalen Walker, linebacker from Georgia. Number 26, Josh Simmons, offensive tackle from Ohio State for the Rams. And then for another year, the Ravens are going to take a corner. Shavon Revell, East Carolina corner. Lions take Tyleek Williams, defensive tackle for Ohio State. The Commanders will take Nick Immanuel, safety from South Carolina. The Bills will take Donovan Azukaru, edge from Boston College. The Chiefs will take Luther Burden III, wide receiver from Missouri. And then the Eagles will take Mike Green, edge from Marshall.
Mm-hmm.
I also did the second round too, but I'm just going to say, yeah, how's the Broncos taking a running back in the second round? Actually, only had 3 quarterbacks get drafted in the first round because some people think 5 of them would get drafted in the first
Negative.
round. Yeah. But I can see quarterbacks like Jalen Milroe and Will Howard get taken in the second round because I feel like those are the two. I feel like those are the 2 ones that are going to be the sleeper quarterbacks, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think they're going to have better careers than Shedeur Sanders. Maybe Cam Ward. I'm a Cam Ward fan, but
I'm not.
Yeah. My co-host is not a Cam Ward fan, but
I'm not I'm not saying that he's not good though. Don't get that twisted. Like I'm not saying that he's not good. I'm just not a fan. Like his level of talent that he played in college was nothing compared to the rest of the quarterbacks.
I feel it'd be perfect for Will Howard to get drafted to the Pittsburgh Steelers because, well, Pennsylvania kid too, and they need a quarterback.
Are they? You think they're gonna move on from
They're gonna move on from both.
both?
Yeah. Which they shouldn't move on from Justin Fields because when he played, he showed what he can do.
I just don't like how they treat Justin Fields, bro.
Bro.
Man, I stand on what I say from a long time ago.
But what are you gonna say?
Give Justin Fields, Jalen Hurts
I knew you
treatment. Oh my god!
Knew you were gonna say that,
bro. I stand on it to this day. Like they like the same player almost, except in my opinion, Justin Fields throws better.
He has the stronger arm. He is faster. I just feel like when the lights get bright, stay in pulse for Justin Fields because I feel like he just makes mistakes.
And when though?
But that's when he was on the Bears.
Like how? Like the expectations when he's on the Bears are not high at all. You know, like what do you expect him to do in like with what he was working with? Like the Bears got help after they traded him away. I just feel like situational accolades, bro. Like
I feel like there's a lot of players in the NFL. If they was drafted to a different team, and that team mostly players who play for the Bears, if they was drafted to a different situation, they would be a lot better.
Yeah.
Like,
do you have an NBA segment on here?
No.
Well, we about to make an NBA segment.
Okay, do that real quick.
Okay, so, bro, my Instagram has been getting blown up, like, in this one specific comment section.
Oh, boy, what do you say?
It was,
I see you commenting on Instagram too much.
Bro, it was, like, Jason Tatum compared to, like, SGA.
All right, so you gotta start Twitter. You start saying stuff on Twitter. I feel like you can be Twitter famous, low key.
Probably, but, like... like it had like all of Jason Tatum's accolades, like Eastern Conference MVP, gold medalist, finals. He got NBA Finals championship. I'm about to just find it because I'm sure it's at the top of my feed, bro. Like they literally hate me in the comment section. Like I got 518 likes and like
that happened to me before
and 68 replies.
And when the Thunder lost.
So the thing that it has up here is Jason Tatum is age 26, SGA is age 26. Jason Tatum's accolades is Eastern Conference MVP, Olympic gold medalist, 2 finals appearances, 5 Eastern Conference finals appearances, or 5 Eastern Conference playoff appearances. Most points in Game 7, 6-time All-NBA, fastest to 10K points in Celtics history, All-Star Game MVP, most points in the All-Star Game, 5-time All-Star, 3-time All-NBA first-time All-Rookie, led Finals team in major stats. And then for SGA, all they have is 2-time All-Star, 2-time All-NBA, and then
but those are just picking.
Has aura.
Bro.
And then what I said in the comments was, JT has never been in a real MVP convo. Don't let situational accolades confuse you. And what I meant by he hasn't been in a real MVP convo is like 1 and 2. Like obviously he's been in top 5. Like everybody knows that. But that's not what I meant on that comment. And people like took that out of proportion and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But situational accolades, bro. All of JT's accolades that they listed on there were situational. He has the better team. First of all, he got drafted there. He had the better team. He has Jaylen Brown. Me personally, in my opinion, this might be a hot take and it might age really bad or it might age really well. But I'm taking Jaylen Brown over Jason Tatum when it comes to like consistency. Like I feel like there's a reason that Lou Dort guards Jaylen Brown instead of guarding Jason Tatum.
I feel like there's a reason why Jaylen Brown won Finals MVP.
Jaylen Brown won Finals MVP.
Every time they were in the finals, which was twice, Jaylen Brown had a better.
He's more efficient. He's just like he got that dog in him. The only thing that people see is what the media puts in front of them, which is Jason Tatum. You don't see enough of Jaylen Brown for one. Well, the NBA doesn't like him. 2, Jason Tatum's like a kiss ass. I don't mean to cuss, but like, I don't know. And he's not likable at all. But everybody, I don't know. They just push that for the media.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's why people get it confused when it comes to like the better player. Like SGA is obviously the better player. Like, and if he wasn't, he wouldn't have been top 2 in the past MVP runnings. Jason Tatum has never been top 2. He has those situational accolades. He was on a freaking stacked USA team to get that Olympic gold medal where he didn't even play. And then Eastern Conference Finals, where the Eastern Conference was pretty much weak the whole time he's been in the league, besides his first few years when LeBron was there. And even then, he didn't do much. But they always like, give him time, give him time. We gave him time. He made it to the finals twice. Got spanked by Stephen Curry in a not the same Golden State Warriors team. And then when he went back to the finals to play the Dallas Mavericks, they won, but he had the better squad. Like, let's be real. And don't say, oh, Dallas had Luka, you know. But the Celtics had Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Kristaps Porzingis. Like, they were stacked, bro. Like, don't get that confused. Matter of fact, 3 of those Celtics players were on the Olympic gold medal team. Or 3 of them should have been. Or actually, no, 3 of them. Because Drew Holiday. My bad. So, like, don't get the situational accolades confused with who's really the better player. We all know SGA is the better player. And if you're from OKC, I know that you're going to be on my side, because if you think otherwise, then I don't know what to say. You just don't know ball. But yeah, that's our NBA segment for today.
I did say we were going to count the score, but I have not count the score yet. But next week podcast, when we hopefully everything goes right, we can get a guest to come reveal the podcast, the college football predictions, because college football was 2 months ago. But also, since it is March, but next week we will have the results, and then when the guest says, "Oh, when Emmanuel Casey offer wins, we want to get this guy a nice good little Russell Wilson Steelers jersey."
Not me. Not me.
I really think I won. This from the bowl game predictions, bro.
That's fair. Mm-hmm. You got it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We'll see, though. Hopefully, we don't have, somebody that do stuff under the table.
I don't do stuff under the table.
Maybe I should be in attendance when we count these up.
Okay, I'll let you be in attendance when we count these up.
Okay. Make sure it's fair. Make sure I ain't,
He really, my co-host thinks I'm a cheater. I don't cheat.
Because, bro, I really feel like I won. Like,
black men don't cheat.
Like, cause they're like, there's a way that I can lose, but I don't think that I lost. Cause I was leading for the most of the season.
But
and then,
like, you pick. I show you you see the results too, cause you pick some of the.
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know I got something wrong.
Like, if Penn State would have won that game against Notre Dame, we would have been tied at the end of the season. But he's up by. You're up by 2 now.
Yeah.
You're only up by 2. So there's a way that I can win. If it was like, I was down by 10. Oh, yeah. If I somehow won, okay, I'll look. Okay, that's kind of sketch. But if I get like 3 more wins over you, that's all I need. I just need 3 more wins over you to.
That's the thing. I don't think that happened, though.
You don't think that's going to happen?
I think you got like a good amount right at the end when you needed it to, but we picked the same teams, so that would still
copying me.
That would still give me the edge.
All right.
Ain't nothing wrong with copying if you want to win. If you were already winning, and like
we're just playing safe.
And I was playing it safe. Like, I'm not going to like go against Hey, it's just part of the game.
You started choosing
teams. I'm not about to buy no Russell Wilson Steelers jersey, bro. Like, I'm not doing that. Like,
man, I don't know if I can buy a jersey.
Like, I really don't even got the funds right now. But I mean,
we might have to change the bet.
Hey, like, for real.
Yeah.
You might have to do like a
ice bucket.
Yeah, ice bucket or something. Ice challenge.
Imagine we did that when it was like 2 weeks ago.
No, bro.
We're not used to the cold.
We have pneumonia, bro. Yeah, that's crazy.
But that's pretty much it for the podcast. Shout out your socials.
Yeah. not J.Jack on Instagram, the real JJack _ on X or Twitter. I definitely got it back, and I'm about to start going viral on Twitter. You just gave me an idea. I'm about to say some crazy hot takes.
Oh boy.
And I'm about to be in every comment section on ESPN or like I gotta go crazy on
You can
X
be
or
like
Twitter now.
You can be like, because I know one person like got famous off of Twitter. Now they work for like Bleacher Report type.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I definitely gotta say some, cause bro, my Instagram comments low key be getting a lot of likes. Like recently, I just commented yesterday on a post, and it already has over 2,000 likes. It was just yesterday, so I mean, I don't know. I'll just be commenting whatever come to my head, bro. I ain't gonna lie, but
Bro, I feel like I commented one thing. It was like a while back when the Thunder lost. I'm like, oh man. I said it was a foul. It wasn't a foul, and then that's when it's blown up.
Yeah.
Oh, Mavericks fans, because Mavericks fans are kind of slow.
Yeah.
Because they're also Cowboys fans. That's what we get. That's what people forget. Like Mavericks fans are slow because they're also Cowboys fans. So that's why I'm like, man, why are Mavericks fans so annoying? Like,
Yeah.
shut up.
yeah, like 20 hours ago, it's already 2,000 likes.
It was like by it was like by the author too.
Yeah.
So I mean, you have to be right.
Yeah, he was like one of the first 20 to like it. So I mean,
Yeah. I need to start making TikToks, bro. I remember I was looking through my old stuff. I'm like, man, it was a year ago when I had that one TikTok that blew up. I need to start making TikToks again. I'm gonna do that one. Will Smith, like from Fresh Prince, like, somebody's watching me.
yeah, I did see that
Yeah.
trend. I did see that trend.
or be like Tyreek.
Definitely got to do that. Definitely
All right,
gotta
but
do that.
yes, follow me on socials. For everybody, DMs are always open. Immanuel, primetime.calpha on Instagram, on TikTok, same thing, on Twitters or X, wherever you want to call it, Immanuel 80 Calpha. I'm gonna have to change that to primetime Calpha.
His like he said, his DMs are open for the girls that look like SZA or Haley Van Lith.
More like I say more SZA, more Lotto.
Okay,
more,
Lotto.
more a little more melanin. I'm
Okay, so you're not on the Cameron Brink wave no more.
no, I don't discriminate, but
Okay,
I got there's rankings. There's rankings to
It's
this.
definitely rankings.
Yeah.
So SZA, Lotto, Big. You like Ruby Rose?
Ruby Rose.
Ruby Rose. Okay. SZA, Lotto. Like if you look like SZA or Lotto, Ruby Rose.
You see how he always wants to bring up that old podcast? Everybody but me wants to bring up that one clip.
I never said the clip. I never said the clip.
You're basically quoting the clip.
Literally all I said was SZA, Lotto, and Ruby Rose. Like,
Yeah, okay.
I didn't say the actual person that you went crazy over, but I mean.
Hey, when someone asks me like, oh,
But maybe we should end the podcast right here before you clip yourself again.
yeah, let me stop myself. Before we go off, make sure to follow the podcast we're on Instagram, we're on TikTok, we're on Twitter, but I don't post on Twitter for the podcast. And we're subscribe to us on YouTube, listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, but Spotify's better, and iHeartRadio, Amazon Music. And that's pretty much what we all have the podcast. Make sure you connect with us both on LinkedIn because we both need jobs, especially me. I'm gone in May. That's pretty much it. And also, I'm going to put this in the link or put them at the bottom too. We're going to start a ESPN bracket challenge for me personally podcast. So if you guys think you guys can make better picks than me or Mr. Guy with the hat over here, please enter. All right. Hope you guys have a great day and we're out.
I got KU Rock Chalk Jayhawk for the tournament.